This conversation could save someone's life. Let's face it, we all get asked the question day in and day out, how are you? Whether it's in a professional capacity or in a personal capacity, we will get asked this question every single day. And how do we respond to the how are you? Usually, we say, I'm good, thanks. What about you? I'm fine, thanks. What about you? And what responses do you get when you ask that question back? 9 times out of 10, you get the answer, I'm good, thanks. I'm fine, thanks. What if we could change this? Because let's face it, are we ever just good? Are we ever just fine? Of course not. They are not proper responses. It's a polite response. You don't want to burden somebody. So we need to understand, how do we respond better? And how do we get people to respond better? So this is why we shouldn't change the question, how are you? Because I've heard so many people say, maybe we should say, how are you really? And that magically gets a different response. Now, I'm not saying that isn't right. I'm just saying I think we can do better. So for me, it's not about changing the question. The question remains. The how are you remains. But instead, we need to get used to changing our responses to that question. Let's use the example of somebody asking you, how are you? And you respond saying, you know what? It's been a really productive week, really busy, lots of deadlines for work, but I'm getting through it. It's been really good. What about you? Or even, how are you? You know what? It's been a really stressful week. Really stressful. I'll be glad when the weekend comes because it's been a difficult one. What about you? In each one of these examples, I can guarantee you, when you say, what about you? That person who's just listened to your answer will not respond, I'm good, thanks. I'm fine, thanks. They will respond something more because you've opened the dialogue. You've opened the lines of communication. When we open the lines of communication, we make other people feel safe to actually answer that how are you better than I'm good or I'm fine. So you see, the responsibility is on us. Yes, we may think there's something wrong with somebody and you want to say, how are you really, just to get that response. But instead, you should actually build it up by checking your responses. So you might say, how are you? And they might say, I'm good. What about you? Well, don't reply, I'm good or I'm fine. Reply with that open communication. Even if you're not about to ask them, what about you? It's because that next time, they'll remember that. And then when you ask that question, they might respond more than just, I'm good, I'm fine, because you've shown you care. You've shown that it's a safe space where psychological safety exists. When we do this in our friend groups, in our family, in our workplaces, we can create a culture where open communication exists, where people can actually tell us how they feel, rather than us just guessing, or rather than people suffering in silence. You see, these conversations matter. These conversations can help save someone's life. If you like this video, please give it a like, please subscribe to my channel. It will really help with visibility. Thank you so much.